Hey y'all, hey, it's Amber. Welcome back, and let's get into these box office weekend earnings, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so this weekend was really special because it was Memorial Day weekend, so for a lot of people, this holiday weekend is always the start of the summer blockbusters, and boy did we see that. First, let's start with the two changes from the top 5 from last week. Those Who Wish Me Dead, which was number 3 last week at the box office, this week came in at number 9, with making $590,000 at the box office. The next change would be Godzilla, which came in at number 5 last week. Godzilla vs. Kong came in at number 6 this week, with only making $885,000 at the box office. So, who came in at number 5? Raya and the Last Dragon came in at number 5 this past weekend with $2 million made, which is a little bit of a gain since last weekend they only made $1.6 million, so that's cool. Wrath of Man came in at number 4 with $2.1 million, and last weekend it made 2.9, so there's a little bit of a drop for it, but I mean, you know why, just to clarify it. Spiral, which has been the number 1 movie for the past couple of weeks, came in at number 3 with $2.2 million made at the box office this past weekend. Last weekend it made 4.5. Just think about that for a minute there. And in number 2, as I predicted, Cruella made $21 million its first week at the box office. It's opening weekend for that movie. And at number 1, A Quiet Place 2 made $47 million at the box office this past weekend. Best believe I was part of that $47 million because I went and saw it and loved it. Yeah, I said it. So those are more normal numbers that we're used to pre-quarantine for the box office first weeks and grosses and such. And again, these numbers are just from Friday to Sunday. I haven't even put in the Memorial Day numbers to round out the whole weekend. So, with that said, the top 5 for May 28th, which is Friday, to May 31st, which is Monday. Raya and the Last Dragon made $2.7 million total. Wrath of Man was number 4 as well, making $2.7 million. Spiral, again, was number 3, making $2.7 million. Cruella was number 2, making a total of $26 million. And to round out the Memorial Day weekend total earnings, at number 1 is A Quiet Place Part 2, making $57 million for the entire weekend. So I like to think that that was a pretty successful opening summer holiday weekend if you think about it. Because again, Memorial Weekend holiday, that usually is like the start of summer blockbusters. And if you look at the upcoming movies, as we will be looking at in the next coming weeks, you'll see. So that's exciting. And as predicted, Quiet Place at number 1, kicking ass. It was a good movie. You really should go see it. Comment down below if you guys want me to make a review about that movie. I might actually be going to see Cruella with some friends tonight, so I could make something about that as well. Just go down below in the comments and let me know. So coming out this weekend, we have, as you can see, 3 wide release movies and, as always, a bunch of limited. The most notable one, obviously, is going to be The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which, after doing some research, is the 3rd one of the 9 film universe. I don't remember where I left off, like I mentioned in the video before, but I think I might watch the 3 Conjuring, or, well, the 2 Conjurings before this one comes out so I could watch the 3rd one. And then I guess at some point I'll go back and watch all the other ones, because I didn't realize how big of a universe this was. Jeez Louise. Another one was Spirited Untamed, which I still haven't checked to see if that's sequel to Spirited? I don't know. Spirit. 2002, really? Holy shit, that's an old ass movie. Ew, Matt Damon's in it. So, is Spirit Untamed a sequel? Look, see, people are like searching. So wait. Is it still Matt Damon? Okay, so the Google says it is a sequel to Spirit that came out years ago. I never saw the other one, so I doubt I'll go see this one, even though I love Jake Gyllenhaal, but that's another wide release for this week. And then the last one that, if you saw last week's video, you'll see how excited I was. The last one I saw was Samaritan. Like, what the hell? I didn't know Sly Stallone had a movie coming out called that, so I think I might watch the trailer for it. Until I watch the trailer. Backtrace.
You want me to call it in? Don't worry about it.
So this movie's got 2 different names. Funny enough, that wasn't the trailer. So Sylvester Stallone has a movie coming out called Samaritan this weekend. And when you search it, when you search for the trailer, which is what I watched last week.
Here's a solve this, but you got nothing. That's
This looks bad.
with all the evidence you haven't given me.
It wasn't for Samaritan, it was for Backtrace, which is a movie of his that came out either last year or the year before last. So I've been on a search for a Samaritan trailer and I can't find one. So I have no idea what this movie is going to look like. But I feel like they're keeping it under wraps because apparently it looks like Sylvester Stallone plays a superhero that went missing and some kid kind of found him. So that's kind of interesting, but I really would like to watch a trailer, so I don't think I'll be seeing that until I see a trailer, but I'm very interested in it. So, Samaritan trailer movie confusion aside, do you guys have plans to see any of these 3 new movies this weekend in theaters? The Conjuring 3, Samaritan, and Spirit Untamed. Again, I might go see The Conjuring if I'm able to watch the 2 before it first, but I'm not in a rush. And that will just about do it for this week's numbers for the box office growth for Memorial Weekend earnings May 28th through May 31st. What do you guys think of the Memorial Weekend holiday box office earnings? Man, that's a tongue twister. Did you go see any of the movies that came out this week, or was able to catch any of the ones that have been out for a while that have been in the top 5? If you saw either of the 2 new movies, A Quiet Place 2 or Cruella, let me know what you thought about them. Jump down in those comments and let's talk about it. Like I said, I might go see Cruella tonight, and I did actually see Quiet Place 2, which I really enjoyed. Definitely go check it out. You need to see it on a big screen, in my opinion. Until then, though, I hope you guys are being well, being silly, and having fun at the movies. And before I forget, please tell your mother I said hello. You know the drill.